All right. It's been a minute since I've uploaded. Had to take some time off for myself. On the like a little mini vacation. Hit legs yesterday, but forgot the little piece to attach my camera to my tripod. So I can't really prove I did legs. You just have to like go with me. But without further ado, let's get into it. I'm changing the split up. Today's going to be arms, tomorrow's back, followed by chest. Probably then shoulders after chest, or maybe a rest day, then chest or shoulders, followed by legs. Just that cycle. I want to repeat that. I like that split better. I did it last summer, and it worked better for me than what I'm doing now. So I'm gonna go back to it because I know it works. But I'm already warmed up. We're gonna start here with 45s. Hey, not a hateful set. In fact, I quite like that set personally. I thought it was very good. Coming back after about 6, 7 days of not hitting anything upper body, and immediately just being able to do 45s again for 11. Form kind of fell off, but it's not hateful. I'm not bothered by it. I think I'll stick with these for my next set. Ooh, swallowed that wrong. But I'll stick with that for my next set and just keep going from there. But between me and you, another good reason I stopped. I didn't stop, but I took a little break because I'm not good. I'm not a good morning lift person. Excuse me. I like being able to go to work, go out through my day, and lift late at night. Right now I'm at Planet Fitness and there's maybe 10 people here. And it's the high school summer pass. I'm still 19. So I'm in for free on top of my Y pass, which I'll be going days I don't work. I'll be going to the Y instead. But yeah, nothing super special there. I like Planet Fitness's machines more than I do my Ys. Like I love my one like major notable one leg extension. I hate the leg extension at the Y. I love the one here. One here feels so good. But I'm gonna take a breather here for a second. Same 4 to 5 minute rest, and we'll move on to our next set. So I'll see you a bit. I'll see you back in a bit. All right, next set here. Let's see how it goes. I'm looking for anywhere 8 to 10. Oh man, barely got those last ones up, but I did. So I'll take it. Man. Ooh. Oh man. You know, I meant to make a video a little earlier when June started, but for those of you that don't know, June is men's mental health month, along with Pride Month, whichever you want to celebrate or talk about, all up to you. I'm choosing men's mental health right now. I've been going through it lately a little bit. Had to take some time, like I said, to myself and kind of just focus on myself and my time with God. I was not in a good headspace. I don't like where I was. I'm still not all the way back, but I'm doing a lot better than I was. But with that being said, no matter how hard it gets, just remember someone out there loves you. You impact somebody daily, whoever it may be. You matter. And before you ever try to do anything to yourself, please reach out. Mental health is no joke, and I'll never treat it as one. It's, I think, become increasingly worse as time goes on. I don't know why. I have my opinions, but I'm not here to share my opinion there. Why I think it's getting worse. I guess that too is an opinion in itself. But I guess what I'm trying to get at is look out for those around you. Because sometimes the signs are obvious and sometimes they're not. But yeah, I'm going to take my rest here. Then I'll move on. I'll stick with these for one more set, maybe throw in a drop set with it, and I'll meet you guys there. But I'm going to get some water first. Man, nothing beats water. All right, let's go and hit this last set here. Whew. All right. Now, I'll take a minute and I'll probably do like 3 more reps with this. I'm just going to give it a slight breather for a second because those felt good and I got like 7. So, I'm just going to see how many I can get as like a last little like 2 failure mini set, if that makes sense. Really hope I'm in frame. I can't like tell. I think I am. On the off chance I'm not, I'm sorry. But let's do those 3 again real quick. Or these last little mini set. I couldn't even cheat the last rep. No big deal though. Yeah, I was looking to kind of cheat that last rep a little bit, get it up, but you know, my legs. No hate there. That was a good set in my opinion. But since I said arms, we're doing biceps, triceps, forearms. So I'll head over to a tricep because I like to alternate, give them as much rest as possible in between sets. But yeah, we'll go and do tricep stuff right now. I'll see you there. All right, got rope extensions. They're my favorite personally. I don't really like V-bar or anything else like that. I was first taught like this tricep movement with ropes, and it's always been ropes for me since. So we'll start at 50 and see how it goes. No complaints there. 50 was probably too low of a starting point. I should have started with like 55, but live and learn. I'll see if I get a 55 somewhere, and I'll make. I don't know. I hope this is a 5. I don't know if it is. I'll find out though. But that was a very good set. I got like 14, 15. Last couple reps today. Obviously I fatigued and my form like died. But I don't hate it at all. That was a good set. Yeah, when it comes to working out, I'm more of a night owl than anything. I hate like early day lifts. I can't do it. It's just not for me. I'm not awake. I'm not ready. You'd think after work I'd be more tired, but I'm really not. I'm kind of just ready to go. It's weird. I don't know why. Couldn't explain it. But I'm gonna take a breather here. I'll set you guys up somewhere else to look. All right. Let's see how this set of 55 goes. It could go either way. I have no clue. 50 felt too light. Let's see how 55 feels. Take the 5 off. See if I can pump out like 3 more reps here in a second. That felt good. Ugh. Ugh. Not quite. I mean, I can't complain. About a year ago, I could barely move 20, 25s on these, so to jump that high in a year, no issue for me. I should say no complaint. Ugh. But, quick example here of what I was talking about the other day. I really like keeping my elbow locked. And towards the end of the set, I kind of feel it falter. But I really try at the beginning keep that pristine form of just elbow right here. And I only hinge at the elbow. I don't move my arms. Like really keep my feet narrow so I don't hit myself, and always make sure I finish not outside of my thighs, not into my thighs. If I finish outside of my thighs, my elbow stays locked. I love that. That's probably the best feeling I get personally for my tricep. But enough talking. Let me take a breather and we'll hit our next set. All right. We're going to do 50 here. And then probably drop set, to be completely honest. Because I don't know if I can get it for like 10, 12 right now. I want to, but I have no idea if it's going to happen. But let's throw this around, shall we? Nope. Drop me one peg yard two. That's all I had for that. There was no other reps coming out. Maybe, like I said before, if my life was on the line, maybe then I'd push that much harder. But I have no complaints for that. I think that was set number 3. I think it was. Yeah, because I got you guys here, then here, and then here. Yeah. I'm no genius, but that's definitely 3. So, let's go ahead and let's go to preacher curls. Machine preacher curls. All right. Preacher curls. I may be a little biased, but by far my favorite bicep movement, not even close. We'll start with 125 and see where we go from there. But I like, you see, this is up real high. It's not wedged in down here. I like it really wedged in down here. Get that stretch on my biceps. But I'm gonna start with 125 and see how we feel. I'm thinking we're feeling pretty good, so I think this is gonna be nice. But let's find out. Oof. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I like OU's. I think it's the same brand. I think it's Life Fitness. But something about this machine. Something about this machine I just can't pass up. I love this machine. It's never failed me. Not just this one specifically. I mean, any Preacher Curl machine never has failed me. I love it. And to be completely honest, I know they serve their different purposes to an extent, but machine Preacher Curls over like barbell Preacher Curls every time. It's not even close. That's just me though. I love these. I love this machine. It just feels good. I might actually lower the seat one more. No, that's too low. Yeah, anywhere where it's like, I don't want to say hyperextending, but like really, really putting a lot of pressure there on me. I like that. Also, this is nicer on my wrist and joints through my wrists than barbell Preacher Curl. I feel like that's like kind of obvious because this is more stable and this is more isolation than anything else. But I'll take it. I'm not complaining about it. Then after this, we'll probably do, I don't know, some tricep movement. Huh. I'll have to think of a little more on that. But let's take a quick breather here. 4 to 5 minutes. And then I'll be right back doing this set again. Probably at the same weight. All right. Let's go here. We got the set. And it's gonna be good. I already know it's gonna be lovely to do this one. Let's get into it. No wasting time here. You know the drill. I'm just gonna lift it and keep lifting it. Take a second here and I'm gonna do 2 to 3 more. Oh, good with it. Works for me. But wow, that felt so good. Ah, I have no idea how many I got. Go back and count for me and let me know because I have no idea. But what I do know is that it was a set. Probably stay here for my last set, weight-wise. Back down probably one for a drop set. But, you know the drill. Actually, before that, let me explain why I like this more than I like preacher curls with a barbell. I like this better. Well, a couple reasons. The Easy Bar's angle is not identical to this one. It's close, but I think instead of being here, well, sorry, I'm more in here. I like a narrower grip for this, but here, I feel like the Easy Bar instead of being here is more in like this. So you're doing this, and I personally feel I contract better like this than I do like up here. Which this is more like a hammer curl, which is kind of how I do my actual curls. I kind of do a variation. It's not like straight hammer curls, but it's not like full-fledged, perfect form, flip it over, and just do that. I kind of start with it like a hammer curl and twist up as I go. I like that better. It feels better for me. But this is kind of a similar idea. I like this position more. Just like my actual curls, I really bias instead of being here with a curl or here, really bias like being here. I can't explain the science behind it at all. I just know I like it better. And that's exactly what this machine does. And that's why a preacher machine built like this with this angle will 100% win in my book every time. Because honestly, other than that, there's not much of a difference for me. Besides that, you can't like obviously stability. I mean, that was a given. Like you can rock back and forth like this. This one you kind of can, but it's like the bar is not going to go anywhere. You're not going to like twist the bar, and you have to counterbalance it. You don't have to do all that. But I personally just love. I do think it's just the angle for this, because like I said, a traditional easy bar will go like more like this. Maybe I'm over exaggerating it a little bit, but I do believe the angles are different. And if I'm wrong, hey, then it's just straight placebo for me. And hey, I'll take it because I still like doing these better. But honestly, even over for me, preacher curl, it goes machine top tier. Second is on a bench doing single arm preacher curls. And then last, very bottom, like not that it's bad, but not that I would ever start with it if I didn't have to, is the Brago barbell ones. They're just not as nice. If you've done both, you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't, well, try it. You'll see what I'm kind of talking about. And if you like the other one more than, if you like one more than the other, all you. But I'm not gonna. When it comes to lifting, there is like a way to do it correctly. But just like baseball, hitting a ball, there are so many mechanics and there's basic like things that you should do when you're hitting a ball that every hitter should do. And that's like your groundwork. But then you slowly, as you start to practice it more and more, you make it into your own groundwork. Or you take that like framework and you build your own thing out of it. So like there's a base way to start almost everything, I believe, to a point. And you can kind of build it into your own way. But I'm getting off on a rant here. Let's go ahead and hit this set. I don't even have to like pause the video. Let's go ahead and hit this. Yeah, let's hit this. Headphones are back on. Oh, my song ended. Smells like teen spirit Nirvana. That's hilarious. Sure, we'll go with it. Definitely drops like that. Oh. Drop 15 pounds to 110. Oh man. Good set, but now I can't touch my shoulders. But enough yammer yammer. That was a good set. Nice little drop set with it. Let's move on to I still don't know. I was supposed to think about it, but then I got off on a rant. So whatever's next. Alright. I've never seen these done. And I was sitting there getting ready to do skull crushers with a bar. And I was sitting there kind of like doing this. I'm like, man, it would be so much better if I could like close myself off like this, but my hands won't bend like that. They won't bend. I can't get my wrist out like that and keep it so I can do like a very nice grip like this. So I was like getting to thinking, like, man, I wish I could have my arms in, but also kind of have my hands like tilted like this. And then it hit me because I was sitting on a bench. I'm like, I could probably do that with ropes and a cable machine. So I have no idea if this is any good or if it's even just kind of a copy of the first tricep movement I did. But here's to trying new things, I guess. So I'm gonna see how it does. I'm gonna see how it works. It feels pretty good. So let's go ahead and hit it. It's kind of a hard setup, I'm not gonna lie. Hold up, I'm gonna try and see if that feels like the same muscle group when I'm. Oh no, it feels totally different. It feels totally different than whatever I was just hitting. So, I mean, let's really double check that here. Yeah, that feels. I feel it up higher, and maybe a little. Shoot, I should have paid a little more attention. I was trying to get those reps. I don't know. Because it is a really similar movement because you're like leaned over, going down like this. So now if I, so I'm leaned over like this, doing this. Let's take my position and flip me down, bring me up. I don't know. I really don't know. But I'm gonna stick with it because I liked it. No real complaints. Besides, I'm thirsty. I want water. Remember to drink your water, guys, and do your cardio. Those are pretty big. I mean, you are like 70, 80% water or something like that, but you know, some people refuse to drink it. Maybe not refuse, but they willingly choose to drink other things. I'm not one of those people. I love water and I can't live without it. But if I had to make like a tier list of my favorite drinks, and hear me out. Number one, milk. I know that's maybe a hot take for some of you, but I love it. My family goes through 6, 7 gallons a week easily. I'm responsible for a lot of them. A lot. I like milk a lot. In fact, to work today, I brought a half gallon of milk and just drank it straight. White milk, 2%. Loved it. I forgot to track it. Whoops. Anyway. But, yeah, it's milk, water, lemonade. I don't do pop. I don't really like pop. Every now and then, my little secret, I'll have a white monster. I like white monsters. They're the best flavor. And I'm not talking like one every day, one every week. Okay, maybe one every week. But when you think about it, that's basically just 2 cups of coffee for a day. So that's not that bad. Because like it could be way worse. I could be doing like 4 bangs a week, and that would be, my heart would want to stop. But this may be kind of a hot take, maybe. And this isn't like a diss to anybody, but I just don't really get the point of pre-workout. Like, I don't need pre-workout. I just like being here. I like building up something that you can't really buy with money. But I'll talk about that later. And I'm changing it up from car talks. I want to do something more unique. Because people were saying online that I'm not Sam, and I know I'm not. I don't, but I really like his content, and I do want to be like him. But I don't want to take one of his staples. So I'm gonna try to find my own thing. I'd like to still be able to talk and do like a post and pre-workout talk. I still haven't really found what I want to do, but we'll freeball it. We'll wing it as we go. I don't have a problem figuring out stuff. And if you guys have any like good advice for me, let me know. Oh, and the microphone, I am keeping the microphone on the hat. That was a smart move. It's in the way like right here. I don't really know where else to put it. And then the hat, I've always worn a hat since I started lifting. That's my only like backbone to that. That was also still because of Sam, but um, yeah, that was only because of Sam. But I'm still gonna wear the hat because I like wearing the hat when I lift. Holds my headphones better too, and keeps my hair out of my face. My mom suggested a hair tie one time, and I kind of laughed. I'm like, Mom, that's no. I don't have a problem if guys wear hair ties. I just don't want to be one of those guys wearing a hair tie. That's just me. I also don't know how to use them. Never really learned, but maybe that's not a bad thing. But enough stalling. Let's go ahead and get into this set, and I think it'll be set number 2. Yeah, probably set number 2. And then we'll go for spider curls, followed by something else for triceps. I don't know. and then we'll move to forearms and we'll get out of here. And I'll hit you up with some kind of talk. I don't know what talk. I'll find out what talk. But hey, let's get into it again. Whew. I will say, setup's kind of a pain. I had to drag a bench over here, but so far, 100% worth it. Cheated a little bit. Hey, it's Power of Love in the background. I hope you guys can't hear it because that means I'll be copyrighted. But Power of Love, Back to the Future. Great movie. Watch it if you haven't seen it. And if you haven't seen it, how old are you? Because that's crazy. Great movie. Do suggest. But that set was fine. I enjoyed it. Felt good. And I did Cheetah Rat. Whenever I can, like, get to a point where I need to cheat a rep, even in second set, I'm just like, ooh, that's going to be a moneymaker. I like this. It might be super similar. Like I said, it might be super similar to uh, rope pushdowns. I'm hoping it's not super similar because I really like it. I gotta check if my microphone's dead. It's still picking me up? Nope, it's still picking me up. It's a trooper. Appreciate it, microphone. Man, those felt good. Like I said, I'm coming for that 275. That 275 is going to fall. Like I said, lockouts where I failed. You guys saw, if you watched the previous video, I think, lockouts where I failed. And I'm not trying to fail a lockout again. So, yeah, this time I am going to take a breather. Gotta say, kind of more on what I was talking about earlier. I had on TikTok just some little hecklers, and it kind of bothered me, but not like a lot. I don't mind. I mean, hate's everywhere, unfortunately, and it's just gonna happen. But I want to be here to tell you, if you've got a dream or something you want to do, go for it. Who cares if you fail? I mean, like, think about it with me for a second. We live on a planet in the middle of a solar system that's in the middle of a galaxy that's in the middle of a universe. It's fine. Things are going to go your way. Things are gonna happen, and you're gonna have problems with other people, and it's gonna be stressful. But you've heard it said before, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. And I wholeheartedly believe that. Alright, I'm gonna talk here real quick so you guys can at least hear me. I'm gonna start not with 250, probably around, see if I can do 200. But we're just gonna do 2 more sets of dips. I didn't know they had a dip machine here, but that's sick. But we're gonna do 2 sets of dips and then we're gonna get out of here. Well, you guys are gonna get out of here. I still got cardio. Let's hit this.